Welcome back. Coming back in just where I left it. It's later in the day for me. But like I said, I found that earlier. It's a stone on the surface full of iron. Not too worried about mining that right now. Cobalt's probably the bigger need right now. But I will head off towards my start location. See if we can't find some more of those surface rocks. See if we can get anything interesting out of them. And for now, I'll just use this. It's worked well enough to get here. Like I said, if I find some cobalt, I can stop and make improvements. But for now, this is what we've got, so this is what we'll use. It's not making much of a difference in power. Got a long ways to go and not a lot to get there with. So we'll just see how this little thing does for a bit. Keep an eye out for more of those rocks. As close as we are to that trade station, I'm not expecting to see a whole lot of way of ores under the surface. That's iron. That looks like iron again. A lot of these early episodes are probably going to be kind of slow and choppy as I'm trying to get things organized, get things set up, get things rolling. Okay, is that a stone? Get this thing slowed down. See what this is. Nickel. If not, I'll probably grab a little bit of that. Keep forgetting. Got no braking thrust. I've got all kinds of stuff on me. But I think that'll do for now. I'll come back and grab the loose bits. Drop all this off. And we'll head off again. Yeah, I don't want to be carrying too much more. This is about all this thing's got. Probably stand to lose the scrap metal. Let's get some altitude above the trees before I start screwing up. Probably lose. That's not a whole lot of weight. The iron's probably about the heaviest thing I've got on me, or my steel plate. I've got a fair amount of it. Yeah, this thing's being very slow. Which way am I heading? Okay, there it is. Okay, altitude. This is going to be bad. Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore that one. In fact, let's go see what big chunk of something I lost here. Need to quit doing that. Need just about everything. Yay. Get rid of those. For a computer, that's what I'm missing. And I think I need to go ahead and lose all of that extra weight. Let me put this over in here. Let's see what other heavy stuff I can get rid of. That's almost as much. I want to keep some of those, but shed some weight here. That'll help me. Because it was acting a bit too heavy. Signal. Okay, I see a rock over here. Silicon, I'm not worried about that one. And I have not been seeing our spots we usually get to tell us where the ore's at. Nope. There was another one over there. Ooh, silver. I think I want some of that. Is it gonna stay? It'll stay. That's all the silver I've got? Well, after I collect this, I'll probably turn off the camera, continue flying on. Come back when I find some interesting stuff. Of course you turn right towards it. Oh, come back when I've got more interesting stuff to show you. Well, not a lot has happened, just came back in. Want to let you know, well, not a whole lot has happened. It is now getting towards night. It's going to make flying this thing around that much more of a challenge. I haven't picked up much of any ores, either on the surface or below the surface in the time. Been away, it kind of got foggy and rainy, so it makes it hard to see the stones on the ground. And now that it's dark, it's going to be a similar story. Is that something? That's a tree. So, continue on, trying to use my eyes the best I can. Iron. Taking it easy. And working my way towards our starting location. Or our build location. See you when I've got a further update. Once again, coming back into it here. It is now daylight. I have gotten significantly closer to where I want to start my build location. That build location is a pretty high altitude. And our little start pod here is not going to be able to make it up to there. I am getting low on power. So thought I'd better sit down somewhere. I'll get over to the edge of this lake here in a little bit. I'll set up a little bit of a base. I don't have, I haven't seen any. It was night most of the way, so I couldn't see the ground. So if there was any stones there with cobalt or iron, I couldn't see them. So I'm just going to set up. I'll use stone. I do have some metal grids. I've got 4 more metal grids, and once I got, that's 4 more engines I could build. I'll do that. Make this thing a bit better flyer, or salvage it and make it something else. I might set up a base here for now with a survival kit, whole 9 yards, and build up on that. Let's get this thing. Oh yeah, I turned that off. To help me save a little bit of power while I was just sitting there. Get somewhere kind of flat here. I don't think there's anything in the area, but let me turn that on. Ice. So, this is where I'm going to set up, do some building. Let's see what we can get done real quick. We've got... Let's use those, they're cheaper. And I kind of need to build one to unlock some stuff. The progression is on. I didn't intend to have it on, but it's on, so I'm not going to bother turning it off now. Let me just build one of these real quick. See, let's grab my fuel. Actually, let's put that further apart. Oops. I'll pick that up later. Get us a start on some power. I think one will do me for now. Should put it in that one. I need to wait so I can just waste some time going back and forth on these a bit, right? That'll get me some power going. And I threw away all my steel plate. I think I've got enough here to spare. Let's put in 5. I'm probably not going to put any storage on this, simply because I don't have the cobalt to spare. Right now, if I had cobalt, I'd absolutely put a container, but I just don't have anything to spare at the moment. Put that in place of that. Put that there. And I will go ahead and do an H2O2 generator. Guess I go build the basic one before I can build the other one. Okay. And just in case, I guess I will go ahead and put that on there. I do have some nickel I can process. But let me go ahead and get what I can here. And I'll probably have to do some digging. I don't think you guys probably need to, or even want to see this whole process. at least not in real time. So I'll come back when I've got more done. Hello, and welcome back. I've got some very basic production set up, some power. Even managed to get that thing up there on recharge because that battery was needing some help. But for now, I'm going to leave that alone. Take a break from all the digging. And I'm going to take a quick trip up, see if I can't see anything, see any rocks, see any signs of ores. Just see what I can see. And I'm not seeing a whole lot. Beginning to wonder if the procedural ores has removed all the ores. Because I see no signs. I see nothing. Keep an eye on my hydrogen. Yeah, I'm good yet. Yeah, I might have to wait till I've got more built back there. Take a good flight. And see what I've got. But it really is starting to look like I've got nothing. Okay, what's this stone here? That's gonna be nickel or silver or something. Silver. Don't need silver. I'm gonna do some looking, do some checking. See if I can't figure out if this mod is working or if it just removed everything and I've got nothing to work with. Well, did a little checking. Only had one mod that might accidentally mess with procedural ores or make it not want to work. So I tried removing it, did some more flying around, and still could not see any surface sign, at least, of any ores. Now, I did find over there just a rock with some silicon in it, but more importantly, I found some cobalt almost 8 kilometers away, but that's another surface rock. I did gather that and bring it back. I'll be building up the refinery, and then I'll probably add a piston and rotor and some drills and get this thing, get some rock mined. That's all I've got to work with right now. Let's make it worthwhile. You know, this isn't going to be able to do a whole lot, but it'll do some. But that'll all have to be next time, because not only is it getting dark, the episode's starting to get a bit long, and I believe that'll have to be it for this time. Thank you for watching.